said to themselves, oh, you know, we'll just build these like the other giant pyramids of Egypt. And there weren't any. First land crossing between the then independent cities of New York and Brooklyn. Back in the day, the island of Manhattan was the city of New York, and the borough of Brooklyn was the city of Brooklyn. And they are twin cities, like Minneapolis and St. Paul, or San Francisco and Oakland. And the only way to get between the cities was to travel by ferry. And the ferries, I mean thousands of ferries, still a limited amount of crossing. You just can't open up the giant 70 square miles of Brooklyn for all the immigrants flooding into lower Manhattan. So they had to build a bridge. The bridge was conceived, planned, blueprinted, and designed by a genius of a German named John Augustus Roebling. Right? That's the name right up there. John Augustus Roebling. Not only did he design the bridge, but he invented the steel cables that are used to thread the towers of the bridge. Okay? That's a genius. He was also, as most geniuses have it, kind of crazy. John Roebling thought that he could talk to the dead. His first wife had died, he held weekly seances to kind of... Happy birthday, Brooklyn Bridge! Happy birthday! John Roebling liked to drink these really disgusting milkshakes made out of warm water, raw egg, and turpentine because he thought it was good for the digestive tract. John Roebling also believed in a totally outmoded form of science called hydrotherapy. Hydrotherapy believes that if a body part of you gets damaged in an accident, like you crush an arm or a leg, you stick it in scalding hot water and freezing cold water over and over and over again, it's going to heal. It's a crack science and it doesn't work. The reason is that this bit of really obscure history is important is because in 1869, 3 days after the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers approved the plans for the bridge, because the bridge is built over U.S. body water, you have to get the okay from the Army Corps. They're the ones who fixed the levees in New Orleans. Okay, so 3 days after he gets the okay to build the bridge, way before the bridge even gets started, John Roebling is standing on the Brooklyn waterfront with a telescope, overseeing the Manhattan skyline for a place to put the Manhattan Tower, when a drunken ferry driver crashes his ferry into John Roebling's foot. John Roebling tries to treat his broken foot with hydrotherapy. It doesn't work. He gets gangrene, lockjaw, and dies in 17 days. Alright? Dude is hardcore. Dude is hardcore. Like, he's got gangrene. He's like, cut off my foot. Well, Sir Roebling, don't you want some anesthetic? No! I have to get back to building the Great Bridge. Guy's hardcore. Guy's not going to make it. He's dead. Alright? He's dead. Before he dies, he knows he's not going to make it. And he names his son Washington Roebling as the chief engineer to take over the project. Washington was a colonel in the American Civil War. He and his wife Emily had studied at l'École des Beaux-Arts, which is a really, really important architecture school in Paris. And they understood the French literature. So Washington and Emily took over the project. 4 years into the project, Washington falls ill with the bend. It's like a soap opera. Poor thing. The bend is a disease that you get when you're underneath the riverbed, digging away the riverbed so the towers can sink into the mud. I'm going to take a quick time out about the soap opera of the Roebling family and explain how the Brooklyn Bridge is built. Alright? Imagine a wooden box the size of 3 tennis courts. Stick the flaps to the box upward, carve down the top so that nail's shut. Turn the box upside down, sail it into the middle of the river, sink it into the river. Goes through the water, it hits the riverbed, goes into the riverbed, and then you send day laborers into the box via airlocks to dig away the riverbed so it settles. At the same time you're doing this, you lay massive granite blocks on top of that riverbed. So the weight of the blocks, which eventually becomes a tower, is weighing down the box. Alright? So now you've got the box, which is called a caisson, C-A-I-S-S-O-N. And now you've got the caisson, which is anchored in the riverbed, okay? And you got the towers you're built on top of it. You spin the steel caisson, one landmass, to the first tower, the second tower, the second landmass, over and over and over itself, and then you can have the caisson. So you got the caisson, the first tower, and you can be able to transform. members suffer from the bends today. And the only way you can really cure the bends is with a hyperbaric chamber, which was not invented in the